Hello, Virgo. Welcome to Soul Intuition. This is your monthly collective tarot reading. I've got your oracle cards shuffled and ready to go for you. Please keep in mind this is a general reading, Virgo, so not every message may resonate with you. Feel free to take what does, leave what does not here, because it could be for someone else. Okay, so when I was pulling your oracle cards, I was seeing some things come out, and I was already tapping into this energy, and it feels to me, Virgo, like I'm hearing you're putting your feelers out there. You could be reaching out to others at this time, um, to it almost feels like follow a hunch or see where you end up with something. It feels to me like you could have something in mind or some idea, some goal, and you're trying to flow the energy in that direction. Um, and you may need other people to kind of help you get there. You could be trying to receive knowledge, insight. That was interesting. Throat chakra. I was going to say power. Some of you could be needing some support in developing a powerful voice. Maybe there's something that you need to say or put out there, and you could be reaching out to others to try and find that within yourself. What I'm hearing or feeling is that you're trying to let go of some feelings of rigidity, maybe that you've held on to for yourself, and you're learning how to relax a little bit into that. And with that, it comes along with reaching out to others for whatever this is, since this is a general reading. I'm hearing we may get into that down the line as this reading progresses. All right, so let's see what else comes up in the tarot or in the oracle. All right, so first card out, we have flow. We have come together. We have release. So already, and I do see these cards briefly as they're coming out, and as they're coming out, I'm getting messages. I also intuitively or clairvoyantly read the tarot card based on the imagery and what some of the lines in the card even say to me. We have co-create, boundaries. So already I'm getting the message here that you could need to let your guard down a little bit, maybe lower some boundaries, because I placed boundaries right on release and come together as like in a catty corner from it. So there is this message of maybe softening some of the boundaries that you have and allowing more closeness with others to come together or co-create something new or learn something new, it feels like. There is just this feeling of maybe needing to soften some hard edges with you right now, Virgo. Invite help comes out. And I put that on release and come together. So definitely a feeling of needing to soften, or a message to soften some boundaries, and maybe make it a little bit, make yourself maybe a little bit more approachable, if that makes sense to you, Virgo. I do want to say that this is not a message to, if you're in some sort of a toxic or contentious situation, to lower healthy boundaries. It's maybe a message to saying, like, if you have like a little bit of a tough exterior or a bubble around you that is blocking you from collaborating with others, from learning from others, from having like reciprocal dynamics, however it resonates for you, maybe it's time to soften those so that you can receive support from people around you, help from people around you. We have come together, co-create, and invite help. So there's a lot of energy around inviting people into your life that are supportive of where you would like to go. We have purification coming out. Sunflowers could be significant to some of you. We have community coming out. So we have 4 cards related to support in your environment. And then we have relaxation coming out. The message with this was like the hammock is significant here. Relationships in your life, no matter the type of relationship, but relationships in your life could be at this time more of a support to you than at other times in your life. Or maybe this is a message or a sort of like an invitation, if you will, Virgo, that maybe it's time to let others support you in this journey or this experience that you're having. Maybe it's time to soften some of those hard edges and make, I'm hearing, a comfortable space for others to approach you. Originally, I said we have 3 cards around inviting in community or support, but we actually have 4, even 5 with the relaxation card. It does feel to me like if you can invite in this softness or this energy of flow, something will become awakened within you that allows you to kind of release some old baggage or old wound. I'm hearing the responsibility that you feel related to carrying everything. It's like the weight of the world, and even my shoulders just like burning. The responsibility you feel to carrying the weight of the world, it feels to me like if you soften that a bit and allow room for all of these people in your environment, all of these beings in your environment to support you, since we have 4 or 5 different support cards here, you're going to feel a difference with this purification energy, and something new will grow within you. All right, beautiful. Let's see what's going on in your tarot message, Virgo. I'm excited to see what we've got. All right, so Virgo, we're doing a Celtic cross today. Great Archangels, thank you so much for these messages for Virgo. What do they need to hear, know, or see for the month of September? And I just had a difficult time kind of getting my cards to go together. So this might be difficult for some of you, Virgo, to allow other people, other supportive beings into your space. I just heard I can do it myself. Okay, I got chills when I said that. What's going on for Virgo? We've got 3 more for this Celtic cross. What do they need to hear, know, or see for this September? Virgo, sun, moon, and rising. Thank you, great archangels, for these messages of love, light, and clarity. All right, we've got the 3 of swords at the bottom of the deck. So kind of a tough energy to start things out with, but let's see. All right, so we're learning from our emotional pain, it looks like, here, Virgo. There could have been some situation at some point in time that led you to feelings of either heartbreak, distress, disappointment. I'm hearing even rejection, abandonment could be resonant for some of you here. And I feel like over time, you've been kind of taking the lessons from this experience, so to speak. And it feels like at this time, those lessons could be being a little bit challenged, right? Because we have the Queen of Cups here, and the 9 of Cups, and the 6 of Pentacles is here as well. And so there is a lot of open-hearted energy and wish fulfillment and happiness here, but it's kind of like it feels like it's challenging what you've learned. So maybe through time and experience, you learned to be very focused and diligent and get the work done. But now you're seeing that maybe it's time to open your heart and invite in some energy to support you. There is a message with that, like you do see the abundance that is being offered to you by your support system, your community. There is desire to accept. Let's see how this evolves. All right, what's at the center of this reading for my Virgo collective? Got a couple things coming out here. We have your card and the Death card. We have the High Priestess and the Death card at the center of the reading, two major arcana. So this is a big moment in your life. There's a lot of energy behind this experience. You may also be dealing with Scorpio, or I'm hearing, or someone with Scorpio placements. It's also worthy to mention that when I was pulling cards to see what collective sign came next, Scorpio came out right after Virgo. So there is kind of a link perhaps between these two energies. All right, so bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the Star, the Hierophant. Okay, so in the present, Virgo, it feels as though you could be going through, I'm hearing a shedding of the ego, getting in touch with, it almost feels like your true essence. The High Priestess is full of a lot of wisdom. She, I'm hearing, is like the gatekeeper, the secret keeper. So there's this energy of mysticism with the High Priestess. And it feels like with the Death card, you could be getting very in touch with some of your shadow aspects and maybe things that you're feeling like you need to learn from and maybe move towards the light a little bit with. Some of you could be doing some really deep introspective or shadow work, some healing work, whether that's with like an energy healer, a therapist, you know, however this resonates for you. It does feel like there's a lot of deep introspective work being done on your shadows. And I'm hearing like seeing how it applies into your present experience and how to keep moving forward from that. It feels progressive for sure. All right, what's crossing this Death card and this High Priestess? We've got the 10 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands. I mean, that's beautiful energy. We also have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries or a masculine energy. Perhaps some of you are a masculine energy watching. The energy crossing this transformation there's two cards that reference home or family. 4 of Wands is your home, your stability. It's your sense of safety. It can also be a committed partnership. We also have the 10 of Pentacles, which again, home, family, abundance. Some of you, this could be related to your work. It could be related to a significant partnership. There's just this energy of like deep introspection, deep shadow work that is being maybe triggered by the significant things or people in your life. And it feels like you want to better yourself to participate in that experience more fully. With the Emperor here, some of you could have been, again, that energy of kind of rigidity around your boundaries is coming up. Maybe, you know, during this soul searching or introspection, you're seeing maybe ways that you've been rigid or not open. But there's this realization of what you have being so valuable that the desire is there to pursue this shadow work, even if it's uncomfortable at times. There's also a message here that maybe some of you at some points could have been like, even like, is this shadow work necessary? Like, things have been fine for me. Is it necessary to do this work? And it could be, you know, like your loved ones or your family members that kind of have put you on this journey. Or I'm hearing the drive to pursue something in career or life evolvement is coming through. That is kind of inspiring this release, if you will. Okay. All right, we have the Queen of Pentacles in the recent past and the Fool. Some of you could, I mean, this is your energy as an earth sign. But some of you could also be dealing with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But there is this energy in the recent past of maybe you connecting with someone else, maybe someone with a feminine energy um, as well, or an earth sign, who is kind of helping you maybe to see things from a different point of view or to have some changes as far as bringing balance into your life. Maybe that's um, that energy of support, energy healer, therapist, doctor. Take it how it resonates for you, Virgo. Since this is a general reading, it's going to reach a lot of you. But there's just this energy of support in your life coming through again. And it's almost like the understanding of how beneficial this is for you and the confidence it's giving to you to try new things and take risks, and maybe the ability to see things from that different perspective is through the work that you're doing with this Queen of Pentacles, and also the feelings of stability and safety within yourself, to face some of these shadow aspects or challenges that are coming up within you. This reading, even though it's talking a lot about shadow, it doesn't feel negative at all. I have a rainbow catcher in my window, and I was just leaning at the perfect angle, and it was catching red in my line of sight. So I feel like that's perfect symbolism for what I was about to say. This reading, even though we're talking a lot about shadow, it doesn't feel difficult. It feels like you're in control of yourself and of your emotions, and that's a testament to the work that you're doing. It feels like you're very grounded into this experience and ready to kind of face the things that come up and move or flow through them with grace. And I'm hearing optimism as well. All right, what's in the upcoming future for Virgo? All right, we have the Nine of Wands in the upcoming near future and the Judgment card. I also see the Two of Cups here. So some of you could have a very supportive partnership in your life, no matter the variety of partnership. This could be a lover, a friend, a family member. I'm hearing a colleague for some of you. This could be, that healer, that therapist, whoever this is for you, Virgo. There's this energy of you being able to transcend kind of that woundedness that creates those rigid boundaries for you, or has created this kind of exterior that you carry, that maybe keeps people at a distance or maybe doesn't allow people into your experience fully. There is an energy of being able to set that free in the near future. Anything else with this Nine of Wands, please? Yeah, the Hanged Man came out, so that is an energy of being able to release something or let something go, and being able to just, it feels like really set yourself free. I'm also hearing set your expectations free. I'm seeing people that are like, oh yes, that's it, the expectations. Okay, what's in the above position, please, for Virgo? Why do I keep saying please? Maybe there's some people in here that are very proper with their pleases and thank yous. All right, what's in the above position, please, for Virgo? We've got the Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. I still see the Two of Cups here. So for some of you, very significant partnership. Some of you, this could be a soulmate that you're in dynamic with. I see the Eight of Wands, the Six of Cups, so another soulmate emphasis. There's the Ace of Wands. Okay. It does feel like in the present moment, you could be holding very tightly to, it feels like a particular person that is in your experience. There could be a lot of communication between you and them going back and forth, and it feels really supportive. This could be kind of your rock at this moment in time. And it feels like the support that you're receiving in this current connection, whatever it is for you, friend, family member, lover, colleague, whatever it is, Virgo, the support that you're receiving at this time is kind of the catalyst, if you will, for the changes that you're making and your ability to soften that exterior. And this reminds me of another reading I did. I can't remember who it was for, but this came up in another theme. So if you feel inclined to check your moon sign or your rising sign, maybe that message will find you in another reading. All right. What's in the below position for Virgo? We've got the Six of Cups coming out, the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So with the Six of Cups in the below, this is again a reference to that soulmate or that support person, helping you to kind of sift through energies, perhaps that you've been carrying since childhood, perhaps since past lifetimes. Six of Cups is always an old energy. It's from the past. No matter how long in the past, it's energy from then. And it also has a reference to soulmates. So for those of you that are feeling very supported in a particular partnership or dynamic, this is just kind of like I'm hearing a reoccurrence of that energy in the above and in the below. There is a lot of support around you, not just with this one particular person that I've been talking about, but there's more beyond that. And if you don't see it yet, you will soon begin to see it. There's a lot, I'm hearing, of positive energy making its way towards you at this time, Virgo. And it's leading you to a feeling of so much more stability within the self, so much more confidence within the self. And I feel like that's what allows you to soften. It's like the more you feel supported in this experience of learning how to soften, the more your boundaries are respected, the more you are listened to, you're witnessed, and I'm hearing, and people show up for you. It allows you to soften those edges and allow more people in. And I'm hearing someone concerned about perhaps in the past they were having a bit of a hard time maybe with toxic people or toxic relationships. I think I mentioned this earlier in the reading. There's this message coming through with that of developing the trust within yourself and the universe to be able to discern the kind of relationships and connections that you want to have in your life in the present moment. Trusting that that is what you're being aligned with. Your intention, I'm hearing your intention, Virgo, means everything. So if your intention is to attract good into your life, then that's what you will attract. Believe in that. I'm hearing you're a powerful manifester, Virgo. What's this here? Okay, so this is a message to kind of like carry on with what I was just speaking of. For those of you that are having a difficult time shifting your mindset from past to present, or there's something like this that what I just spoke of resonated with you, there's just a lot of remnants from the past that you've been holding on to for a long period of time that have been causing you challenge. If it feels aligned to you, you can reach out to me for energy work, and we can look for any belief systems that are or trapped emotions that are within the body or the energetic field, we could release that allows you to move forward. Same cards just came out: Ten of Swords, Five of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. There could be something that you've been carrying for a long time that causes you to feel kind of like reoccurring, and I'm hearing unnecessary pain or challenge, that perhaps energy healing would be a good release for you. All right, what is the challenge for Virgo? We've got the Two of Swords and the Devil, or not the Two of Swords, the Two of Wands and the Devil, the King of Cups. I'm hearing that releasing ego is scary. Releasing old limiting belief systems, changing that kind of perception that you have of yourself and of others, it's not easy. There's this message with this of, I'm hearing, do I stay or do I go? So I'm feeling that's in a metaphorical sense. Some of you that could be literal, but in a metaphorical sense, it's kind of like, do I stay the same or do I go on a different path, and release what has been holding me back or causing me to be rigid or be closed off. We have the King of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles. I see the Ace of Swords and the Three of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. There's a lot of positive energy and support here for you. Open heartedness, loving connections, and a lot of clarity. And I'm hearing truthful, or that's not what I want to say, a lot of authenticity between you and others. If you choose to go down the path of, releasing this, but it's hard, it's scary, and it's okay. My ear just started ringing. It's okay to take it day by day. You don't have to have it all figured out now. Perhaps that was something someone needed to hear because I just got a really loud ringing in my ear. Ten of Wands, the Judgment. It's time to release your burdens, Virgo. It's time. If this message is speaking to you, if it's resonating with you, I highly, I'm hearing, support you in seeking out whatever sort of healing experience you need, whether that's healing work with me, if that's reaching out to another energy healer, if that's a therapist, whatever it is, I support you. Okay, what is going on with the external influence for Virgo? We've got the Hierophant. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus specifically. There's also water sign energy here, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Some of you in the external influence could be in almost like the energy is feeling like commitment. You could be in a commitment that is very supportive of you. I'm hearing reaching new heights, meeting new goals for yourself. And this is like, perhaps we're getting back into that support energy, that person, that partner that is really kind of lifting up your soul and helping you to reach these new heights. Some of you, I'm hearing or feeling that you have more than one of these significant partners or soulmates in your life that are helping you to receive that support and lift you up and reach this untapped potential that you have. Okay, what is going on in the... I just felt the kind of emphasis on taking a pause while I was getting my thoughts clear. I'm actually going to put this one back. While I was getting my thoughts clear on where I was going. And I think that that's an important message, that maybe it's time sometimes, Virgo, to take a pause and to collect yourself, to tune into your energetic body, your emotional body, and see, what it is that you need moment to moment. I'm hearing not all days are the same. You can't approach this the same way each time. It's like leaving space for flow and to see what emerges, and putting yourself in places or positions where flow is able to find you. Okay. What is the hope and fear for Virgo? I just heard someone say, what if it doesn't work? That could be in relation to something specific, but if it's about this energy of releasing the shadow, or softening, becoming a more easeful, it does feel like with this hope and fear position, it feels optimistic. It does feel like you find what it is that you're looking for to be able to heal that hardness. I just realized the hardness that I was referring to earlier in the reading was the Emperor card. And that's what I'm kind of tapping into, that energy again. I didn't even think about that. But it does feel like you have, the hope is, and the energy is pointing to, that you're able to heal that hardness, or that reserve, or that kind of boundary that you've created around yourself, that maybe it's time to soften. Eight of Cups, 10 of Swords, 7 of Cups. Yeah, and release maybe something, or walk away from something that you've been carrying with you for a long time. I'm hearing it's outdated and it's time. Okay. What is the I feel like I have someone kind of a little bit like sensitive to maybe some of the things that I'm saying. And if that's you, Virgo, maybe that's a message to touch upon whatever those sensitive pieces are being brought up for you. Um, what is that feeling? What is that pointing back to? And if you're able to find it, that is the exact work that I do with emotion code, body code, and belief code. We find those triggers within the body that are causing us to react, and we release them so that we're free. All right, so the likely outcome, we've got the 8 of Cups and the 5 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So being able to release, being able to surrender, to let go, to move towards our happiness and our wish fulfillments. I do feel like there's so much blessing here for you, Virgo. It requires the ability to let go, the ability to kind of step into an unknown territory. The 8 of Cups is about letting go, leaving things that don't suit you anymore behind, but just as much it's about pursuing the things that are meant for you in life, the things that you desire in life. And it's a really powerful experience. The 8 of Cups journey, I'm hearing, is not for the faint of heart, but it's always worth it. Okay, what is the advice for my Virgo this month? All right, this makes sense. I kept hearing invest. We got the 6 of Pentacles here. This is an energy of investment and collaboration. What you get in, or what you put in, you will also get out. It's reciprocal energy. It flows in a circle, right? So your advice for this month is to seek out people, places, situations, energy that is also giving to you. I feel like this month of September, even pushing into later in the fall, you're going to be guided towards things that are meant for you, and trusting that energy flow where you're feeling called. You got the 4 of Swords. So this time is about healing and introspection, being gentle with yourself, easeful. I don't even know if that's a proper word, but that's what I keep hearing. Being easeful in this experience, and making space for you to tune into this energy of equal give and take and flow. Virgo, this is your reading. Really profound. I'm excited for you on this journey. I trust that this resonated and found you at the right moment. If you feel inclined, I would really appreciate it if you would like, share, comment, subscribe. It's really helpful to me and I appreciate it very much. Until next time, be well. Bye.